Is sponsored by Winslow, McCurry, and MacCormac.
We're joined today by Sarah McCurry of Winslow, McCurry, and MacCormac. Sarah, it's wonderful to see you.
Lovely to see you, Jessica.
This is a really important conversation ahead of us. You have individuals, clients, everyone. If they've created a will, kudos, because it's important to have that document. When do you advise that it's time to review your will?
Yeah, absolutely. The three most common times that I recommend someone sit down with an estate attorney and review their documents is first, if there's been a major life change. If someone has passed away, if they've gotten divorced, if they've gotten married, if they've had children, if they've lost children, really, if anybody in those documents has passed away or you're no longer close with, then it's time to consider, are these documents doing what I want them to? The second most common time that I recommend someone to review their documents is when their children become adults. When people first do their documents, they usually put their parents, their friends, their siblings in those fiduciary roles. But as you age, you're going to want to put your children in there. You're going to want to put someone in a younger generation in those roles. And then third is when you've moved. If you've moved into Virginia or out of Virginia, I recommend that you talk to an attorney and make sure that your estate documents have the provisions in place that will make probate or the distribution of your assets as simple as possible after you pass.
It can be a very complicated situation, so taking the time to streamline and simplify and focus on those details can make all the difference. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jessica.
Winslow and McCurry in MacCormac, PLLC, is located at 1324 Sycamore Square in Midlothian. You can give them a call at 804-423-1382. Visit them online at wmmlegal.com. You can find them on facebook.com/wmmlegal. Good advice there, Jess. It's always important to kind of look ahead and figure out how you're going to approach a very important topic like that.
It really is. I don't think it's the most fun conversation to kickstart will planning and certainly talking about the finances. So it's again, kudos if you've gotten it going in the first place, but then you do need to go back because things change. And so that was a really great refresher from their team just to make sure that everything stays current and it's how you would want it to be. So that's great top of mind advice. And I know that it did not go past you that Sarah also had on leopard print. Did it?
I noticed. Yeah, I noticed. Your effect is far-reaching. I've been through that where I was a power of attorney 2 different times. And this is not a job to take lightly, and it's certainly not easy. So when you're thinking about who you want to line up to do that job, make sure that you got the right people in place. And like she said, you may have to adjust those plans as time goes on.
And a great point too, Bill, that's we both got choked up, but the insight of having the power of attorney detail information ironed out before you need it is so key, because when you are in go time and something has to happen, that is not the time to be ironing those details out, right? You don't want to be in an emergency situation or need to move quickly and then not have that house in order. So it makes all the difference. It really does. And working with a team to help you get through it can, I would say, take a good deal of that stress of kind of getting through and navigating it right off your shoulders.
And it's emotional from time to time, too, so that you got to factor that in. And then, like you said, you don't want the emotion tied up in it when you're in that situation right at the beginning. You want to be able to know the path that you're going to be looking ahead. Good advice. So please, folks, pay attention that's an important topic.
It really is. As Tom said, it's going to be a little rainy this weekend. Maybe go in, dig out that paperwork, see where you are, get it updated if you need it. And you did notice she was wearing leopard print, right?
I got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. All right. Stay with us, friends. We will be right back after this break.